That look good? Yeah, I look good. Hey, the Clem here. And I may have lost a step or two, have some stuff going on, but I am still around, so you'll see stuff sporadically. We'll try to get back in the groove of things. And right now I want to do something special. One of my favorite segments of all time, a hat story. Because hey baby, every hat tells a story. This one here, might see that name. Shout out real quick to Jimmy O'Ruzo for inventing the selfie interview. That's how I'm able to do this right now by myself, so forgive me for my camera work. My arms are getting tired without Oakfest to be recording those bands. And speaking of, this hat actually reminds me of Oakfest. But first, shout out to the Vrdolyak Law group, because that's actually at the Lansing Good Neighbors Parade in the audience. But you know me, when I go to an event, those juices start flowing. I want to get involved somehow. So I took some snapshots and I actually ended up with this cool hat. So shout out to them. And it reminds me of Oakfest. Oakfest 1, as Jimmy O'Ruzo likes to call it. Oakfest in 1988, Ed Vrdolyak was actually interviewed, and AC Variety has that exclusive footage right now. So take a look at this blast from the past. Please keep subscribing to AC Variety on YouTube. And remember, all roads lead to acvariety.com. I am the Clem. This is my world. You're living in it.
Ed Vrdolyak from Chicago. How you doing, Ed?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
Fine. What brings you out to Oakfest?
The people, the party, the mayor, and the cold beer.
Very good. Mayor Maliki is here with us also. What do you think of the first Oak Forest Oakfest?
I think it's a great success. You ought to be happy with it.
And we're in competition with Taste of Chicago. I don't think we'll do as great as they are, but comparing Oakfest with Taste of Chicago, what do you think?
Well, it's two different kind of events, but I'll tell you what, you can't beat this place. If this is your first time out, you've done one heck of a job.
Thank you.
The Taste's been going for a lot of years, and of course they overwhelm you with the numbers of people. But this is fantastic for a community in our county to do something like this. It's great, just great. That's what makes things happen.
It's happening all over, in Chicago as well as here in other communities. Glad you could come out.
Thank you.
Enjoying to see you. Mayor Maliki, you want to talk to us a little bit?
Sure.
We talked to Ed, he liked it. What do you think of Oakfest?
I think it's fantastic, especially like we said for the first time. It was a little job getting it going, but I think once the people realize that this is for every organization in the city, that it's just not profits for the city, that we're splitting everything up, and it's actually a people fest. The people here working are going to share in every dime that we make, so that's what's great about it. And at the same time, they're having a nice time. We haven't had any big problems. Then it's like a nice, great party for the city, and I think it's fantastic.
That's terrific. You're planning to have a whole lot more Oakfests in the future?
If this one is any indication, as successful as I think it will be, I think the Oakfest will be here forever. And only other thing I can say is that with the weather we have, it's unbelievable. I mean, I know we went through a drought, but now that we haven't had any rain, as long as it stays away until Tuesday, I'll even pay part of the water bill for some of these people.
Well, the weatherman.
I suggested to the mayor that he ought to have one here in January for the benefit of the media.
Oh,
I don't know
nice.
if he's going to do that or not.
Well, we hope.
Carnival so far?
Great, it's wonderful.